Hi guys, welcome to Chat with China. Guys, come on in the room, guys. Guys, I've been MIA for quite some time now. Last time you guys saw me, I did a couple little videos, and guys, life got the life in. I don't know if I told you guys, but my father passed over a year ago, and this year has just really been hard for me to just live life without my dad. He was everything to me. And also, I got into a accident and had to do some recovering from that. And so yeah, guys, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So I want to say to all of you that have been following me, I apologize from the bottom of my heart, but I am back and I'm ready to put out some content, guys, because there's some stuff we need to talk about. So first of all, I want to give my disclaimer that everything that I say here is alleged and for entertainment purposes only, because I don't be knowing all the details and I don't know these people personally. So this is just my observation, my opinion. But everything I say here is alleged, because I'm not trying to have any malicious intent at all. I just want to tell you guys what I think and what I see. So, guys, I want to stop and take a brief moment to tell anybody that's watching my videos for the first time, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Chat with China. Please go subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please share. Hit the notification. So anytime I come through and drop a video, you guys will be the first to know. So guys, let's get on into this. Guys, y'all know I gotta come through and of course do a quick video on what's going on with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Guys, they've been acting up. They've been acting up. They've been acting up. As you know, so much has been going on with Chrisean Rock since the last time that I did a video or did a vlog in regards to her. Some of the things that have been transpiring is that the situation with Junior, of course, everybody wants to see Junior thrive, get better, reach his milestones and things of that nature. Also, she is back dealing with Blueface and the caught up in this little triangle with him and Nevaeh. It's just been so much going on, guys, with Chrisean Rock. She had her fight. She won her fight. And, you would think from there everything would be going great in life for her with all of these. Somehow, for her to not be the best person in the world and make the most wise decisions, I can really say Chrisean Rock is truthfully blessed with opportunities. She's been shown a lot of favor, and you really want to see someone like this win, because everybody don't have that type of favor. Everybody don't get those type of opportunities. For whatever reason that these opportunities are coming to her, to me, it just seems like she's just taking everything for granted. But yes, guys, let's get on into it. Now Blueface is really into streaming. And so is Chrisean Rock. She's there on Kick and other platforms of that nature, and doing the whole streaming thing now. I think, was it DDG or somebody that helped Blueface, really get into it. And he seems to be, one thing I can say about Blueface is really good when it comes to making money. One thing I dislike about him, I dislike the way that he treats the women in his life, from his mother to Nevaeh to guys, I'm sorry, somebody just walked through. But so the way he treats Nevaeh, to the way that he treats even Chrisean Rock at times, all of these females are women, and I just like Blueface. I just don't be approving of the way he deals with them or speaks to them. Now, Chrisean Rock is somebody that at times she can do a little bit much. So this past weekend, him and her were out. And this is another thing. I think at this point, Blueface is really dealing with Chrisean Rock, as I've always thought, because Chrisean Rock and Junior brings him numbers. He makes good money off of her. She's great for business, making money, because she really doesn't care, because her life is kind of a train wreck, and I feel like a lot of people are invested. A lot of people are invested in the well-being of Junior, want to see him thrive, want to see him get help, and see when they see her spiraling, you just tuned in like a soap opera, like what's gonna happen next, what she's gonna do, what is she gonna do next. So in that aspect, I feel like that's the thing with her and Blueface, as far as them being together. I feel like Blueface really don't have any respect for any women, really. I don't really feel like he really deeply loves anybody. I feel like he's a businessman. I can't say he's great at what he does to get his coin. He watched the views, and he's streaming, he's making his money, he's making his bag. But here recently, him and Chrisean Rock have been back together, have been spotted out together. He's even did streams with Junior. Even came on and said that they made like $60,000 together. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they're saying, just from him, streaming with her, that she brings him the views, she brings him the money. So guys, let's get on into it. They went to, I think it was a Dodgers game or some type of game, and he took her shopping. I think they went to Burberry. Guys, Chrisean Rock was so disrespectful in the store. Like, you don't go into a store like that being loud, ghetto, acting like you have no home training or manners. Like, and Blueface was really trying to tell her, to calm down, like, to be a lady. I don't understand why a man should have to be able to tell you that. Chrisean has had a lot of opportunities, and at this point, she should know how to conduct herself. I mean, we can all be a bit much and, have our own little ways or whatever at different points in times. But there's a time and place for everything. But I just feel like, that was very embarrassing for them to go out into the stores, and she's wanting to play fight in the store, in a Burberry store, I think it was. But yes, that was just really a train wreck to watch. And I know that particular brand, and then she was saying a lot of disrespectful things towards the brand. And this is my thing to her. Like, you don't go places like that and conduct yourself in that manner. Like, who's to say that these people didn't offer you a deal or offer to sponsor you or offer you to, represent their brand? I'm sure at this point, she's ruined that. Like, nobody is going to really even want any real affiliation with her. Everywhere she goes, she has to do too much. Then, her and Blueface are together, and he's saying that she basically did streams with, I think it was Trey Songz or someone else, and all of a sudden now that he's trying to make his money, to me it's just like she wants to stop his bag. She don't really want him to make money, or she wants to be manipulative. The worst thing he could have done was to let her know how much money he made or he was making with them streaming together. Because to me, she's using that as an opportunity to try to push her way back into a relationship with him. I really feel like they're both toxic. Blueface is not the perfect gentleman, but at times I really see him. He's very great with kids. He's very good with Junior. He's very good with Nevaeh's son. Even though that's not his son, he's very good with children. And we can't deny that. He's very good with his own children. The only thing I can say with him, with that little pink face, he just let her do too much. She's kind of Journey. his daughter Journey, she acts like Chrisean Rock at times. Like she's just very she's really a little brat at times. And how the old people would say back in the day, you know, grandma and grandpa didn't play that. Mama, daddy didn't play that back in the day. You know, there's just like I said, anywhere you go, there's a way to conduct yourself. But she's still a kid, even though that is disrespectful of the way his daughter acts out in public. You know, she's still a child, so you know that she's still growing. She will still have to learn. She will still have to go through certain changes. But Chrisean's a grown woman. She knows better. Like, I don't understand her handling herself in that manner. And she has a lot to lose. Since the last time I came and gave you guys some content, there has been videos, and word on the street is that she's being investigated for Ronnie's death. That's the guy that she was dating, I guess, when she was back in high school. Who everyone is saying that allegedly that's Junior's real father. The guy running was saying that he was the biological father. All of this is alleged. This guy wind up getting pew-pewed, and upon him pursuing her for a paternity test. Then she's came out, Chrisean Rock has came out on numerous occasions and kind of put it out there in a lot of different subliminal ways that, you know, if you mess with her, she can have something done to you, or evade into whatever happened with Ronnie, you know. So then it was, I forgot, it was some guy that came out not too long ago stating that the police had visited him, asking him questions in regards to Ronnie's death, and that he was saying that they must be on Chrisean's coattails in regards to Ronnie's unaliving. So, guys, so much has been going on with her in the media. You know, Sean Davy Way is another YouTuber that has been petitioning for, you know, to get some help for Junior. Here recently, this weekend, after Chrisean and Blueface was together, Chrisean gets into an altercation out in California, and a street fight, her and Blueface. From the video footage that I saw going around, Blueface had his shirt off, but they really didn't show him interacting with anyone. But Chrisean Rock and some young lady was thrown down on the streets. Once again, Chrisean has so much to lose. She's has a lot of different things going on. These are serious allegations if the police are indeed on her coattails for the demise of what happened to Ronnie. You know, and they are saying that she has been running for quite some time in regards to CPS trying to get involved in getting their hands on Junior, to try to get him some help. So she has a lot of different things that should be front and center for her to not be going out here getting into any trouble. She even tried to crash Nevaeh's baby shower this weekend. Pull up to Blueface house. To me, you're taking chances. You know, you could have really got harmed, or somebody harmed you. I don't know what's going through this young lady's mind, guys. Guys, what do you think? I need y'all to comment in the comments and let me know what you think. I just think, you know, she's taking everything for granted. I think she's gonna wind up in trouble. I think her boxing career that just started is gonna be over. She's displaying a lot of different things. People do not want to be affiliated with it. You know, another thing she did, guys, do you guys see the video where she put Coach Kenny's business out there? And I think that's when he came out and told the CPS has served her at the boxing gym or something, that she had been served in regards to Junior. She came out and talked about the coach's prostate, and I mean, it's just certain things that you just do not do. And he was just telling her to stay out of trouble. He was just telling her that one minute she's praying The next minute, she's getting into trouble. When he was like, hopefully she'll turn herself around and head in the right direction, and gave her a little pat on the back. Guys, she got really offended by that and put out there that that man was having problems with his prostate and all kinds of things. She doesn't care. She always tried to go for a low blow with whoever, you know, if you're not saying what she wants you to say. That's the same thing with the footage from her screaming with Blueface this weekend. When anytime Blueface says anything, it's like, oh, be quiet. Don't say that. Don't say that. The camera. Okay, but you're doing everything. You see the cameras here, but you're out in the street fighting like you a man. Like, you know, it's like she can do whatever she wants to you, or she can threaten Blueface. She even hit him in the lip. I'm not for anybody putting their hands on anybody or disrespecting anyone. I'm a woman. I'm not a man. I would never try to go be trying to fight with a man. At this point, I'm too old for all of that. You know, if you got to do all that with somebody, you need to let that person go. You need to distance yourself, especially when you're a mother, you're a single mother. Obviously, Blueface is has came out and stated that Junior is not his. I don't really think that Junior is his, because when I look at Blueface is really great with children. I don't really see Junior. He's even great with Junior, but he doesn't have that bond like I see him have when he's with his son and his daughter, like that he has with Jaden. It's a total different thing. I think he tries to be respectful and take on the role, and I think he's prompted by the role of the affiliation with Chrisean and Junior, because like I said, that gets him attention, that gets him views, that keeps him in the headlines. I don't feel like they're good for each other. But I feel like Chrisean is spiraling out of control at this point. Since she got into that street fight, she looks very scared, very nervous, rightfully so, because her career could be on the line, her freedom could be on the line, her son is on the line. She has a lot of things going on that she needs to be concentrating on at this point. Out here in the streets, just is not it, my mom. It's just so many things that she could be doing with herself to elevate. Then it just seems like every time that things don't go her way, she goes back and forth, you know, playing with God, and she's back in the church. When she gets with Blueface, all of that is out the window. Guys, what do you think? I can't really keep up from day to day with when it comes to Chrisean Rock. She's just a live wire. You know, I would like to see her win, but she's gonna have to take accountability and do what she has to do. Guys, this is my commentary. This is what I think on this situation. Tell me, guys, what you think. Until next time, peace and love, guys. Bye bye.